I'm live. I'm live. I'm live. I'm gonna tell you right now, I have on this blanket because I'm cold and I also don't feel like changing out of my house clothes for this video. So, anyway, as you know, I decluttered. Um, also felt like talking with you all, and I never separated any clothes from donation to selling. And I also have a pile here of smaller clothes, seasonal things I had put away, and I didn't really want to buy any like containers of stuff, so everything is like in separate garbage bags. Anyway, these are 28 Lane Bryants, and I've been wearing 28 Lane Bryants lately, so I saw these shorts I had. I think they're capri, so I'm gonna put these out. Try those on, see if those fit. Um, This is one of those kimonos, 2X, 3X. Am I gonna wear this year? I don't know. I don't think I have any clothes that go with this. But it is such good detail. Like every once in a while, you'll find something from Forever 21 that you're very surprised by. And this is an actual Forever 21 brand. I think this was before they started getting in like other companies. Um, I'd have to look over my wardrobe. I'm not sure I have anything that actually goes with this, honestly. Howdy, howdy. Hey, Michelle, dear. How are you? So, I don't know. This is sort of a maybe. Now, there's some things here that I actually know I will continue to like that don't quite fit, so those are gonna just go. Where the hell should I put them? I don't know. Um, let me see. Oh, I know. I'll throw them on the chair. The chair that's far over there. How are you doing, Michelle? This is one of like my favorite sweaters that I have yet to wear because, well, it's like a true 3X, which I am not. Managing. Managing horribly, but managing. You said trying to sit up. Are you not feeling well? This is like one of my favorite purchases. Um, I feel like this will still be tight. So, yeah. Does anybody have any idea when this cropped trend will be over? Because it's really not big bust friendly. And I know I've seen some big buses that loved. I know I've seen big buses that love crop tops, but it's like it's right under their bust. I'm too old for that shit. I just. I mean, maybe if you're on vacation or something, but on an everyday basis, I don't need to walk around looking like Winnie the Pooh. I really don't. That's just me. Um, I honestly don't remember this shirt. No, really, some of these crop tops look ridiculous. Like they have to be for teenagers. Like they can't be for grown ass people. This is beautiful. Um, I think this should fit. This is freaking gorgeous. This is what I was talking about of things that's like really my style, but I don't really buy a lot of it because I get afraid of things like this, like getting destroyed in the wash or something happening to it, and I don't like having such attachment to clothes, so I tend to not buy things like this. I love like lace detail. This should be able to fit, so get that out. I have like so many pants that are in like one size that is not my current size. So they're just gonna end up back in a bag. Because I actually really do like that brand. Is this one of them? Yeah. What I would like right now, my current size, is some trouser jeans. And it's hard to find because right now we're in an age of, we're still doing skinny jeans. I'm talking about as far as trends. Um, and we're getting somewhere into like wide leg things, but as far as like plus size jeans in general, I feel way too many of them have too much stretch, which doesn't look good on me. Um, so it's hard to find a trouser jean. Like there's some jeans that say they're trouser jeans, but they don't have the structure. No, trouser jeans, they're usually like dark wash and they have like a flat front. So they're like more of like um a clean kind of either slightly flared leg kind of pant. Yeah. So it's like kind of the classy jeans that you'd wear for a casual Friday at work, or if you want to wear like a dressy kind of jean, say, out or whatever. I find it to be like one of the more classic kind of pieces that go with a lot more stuff than the pants we have out now. Yeah. See, I have some more tank top situations. Um, I don't know if I still want this. See, these type of colors look good on me, but I don't know, I'm not... I buy them because they're complimentary, but I'm really not a bright color person. Um, this one, I don't know. That should... So I don't know, like this hot pink and then burnt orange are two colors that look really nice on me, but I don't know, I don't think this goes with anything I have right now. So I'll probably put that to so. What size is this? Where the hell are... Oh, this is another 28. I'll have to try those two on because I feel like 28 sometimes change even within stores. Like compared to like say now 28 versus the same store maybe 10 years ago 28. So I need to try it on. So this plastic is gonna go back with those. Oh, also in my clothing, like when I keep them in bags or in those plastic bins, the cover, I try to use the herbal moth repellents, especially since I like the way they smell. Or I use the cedar blocks, except the cedar blocks, I need to research on how to refresh those. I'm not quite familiar with that part. So this could go over there. And I'm trying to tackle the smaller bags because this big ass bag is overwhelming by looking at it. I think this bag might be stuff I currently have on hold on Poshmark. Not sure. I think I have these listed. I just need to make them live again. So I'm gonna be listing those. This I don't even think I wore. There's always somebody cursing somebody out in my neighborhood outside. I gotta look it up. I'm not sure. I have like a lot of dressy type tops that I'm kind of over. I don't think I have that one listed though. But I'm gonna try to at least do half tonight. Then I gotta buy new padded envelopes because that's what I sell them in. This I love. I just wish it was longer. And surprisingly enough, this goes really well with yellow under it. Or even like texture play. I had ended up thrifting this. So all of those are gonna go to sell. I just noticed this one's kind of fuzzy, so I think I only wore this once and it got fuzz already. So that's not gonna be sold. Anything you want to talk about while I'm here? This is another one. I love patterns, but patterns is one of those things that I don't know, maybe it's is that kind of a privilege to talk about just being absolutely bored of seeing something? I feel like that slightly is. Um, but patterns is one of those things for me where after a while I get tired of seeing them. But I really do like patterns, especially like abstract kind of patterns. Okay, that's cool too. But yeah, I really missed when this company was out. Labworks, I think that was a Target brand. They had the best clothing and then they like disappeared. Um, a white peplum, I think is a high-low peplum. Totally gorgeous. The only reason I'm getting rid of it is because of my bust. Too big for this. My bust is too big, so. Yeah. Then it has that neon thing for all the neon stuff. Yeah, I love this shirt. Um, but it looks, when I wear it, it looks like somebody's like choking the living daylights out of my bust. So, yeah, that needs to go. um, so all these I'm gonna put on to sell. I'm gonna put it down here on something, just so I don't end up putting it anywhere dirty. Oh, I didn't drop anything. So I have one thing for donation so far. And depending on how those fit as well. This is gonna be for donation because I've worn it a good couple of times. This I'm gonna sell. One of those other things that have like great detail. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just that my vision for this would be for a true 3X. I'm a 4X really. My vision for it would be for it to be more bellowy on me, and it isn't, so it doesn't really work with the aesthetic I think it should go for. This I think I thrifted. I either thrifted this or got this from somewhere, but this was never in my closet. So, I don't really know if this would sell, honestly. It's not ugly, but it's not something that would be super popular, I don't think. Put that in donation. I don't know, do you think I should still post up the sweaters and stuff? I don't know if those would sell right now or not. But my thing is, like, I just want to post up everything. This I'm putting for donation because this is a fur ball of a mess. Um, but my thing is I don't want to hold anything else. I just want to clear out everything, so I don't know. Not sure if sweaters will sell or not. I mean, the other parts of the world is getting cold. But Poshmark only does US, I think. Um, it's still not warm here. I think today's 55 or something. Well, all these I plan on posting within the next week or so. But I'm saying, like, for sweaters, since we're going into summer, I don't know if they would sell or not. The maxi dress I could still sell. This one donation. That one's another sweater. I don't remember what this is. True. What is this again? Oh, that's the bodysuit. Yeah. Donation. Sweater dress. I'm not sure the condition of this sweater dress. There's some things that, like, even if you've worn it only once and twice, they look old because I guess they just don't have good material to them or they easily stretch. That's what I hate sometimes. Let me see. Now I have to go to donation. So I don't know if I'm gonna have to take a loss. Here's the have to put it aside to find the rest of it. But I've had this one on Poshmark for a while. It's like a set and it hasn't been selling. And it was expensive to buy when I did buy it. So I don't know if I'm just gonna have to take that loss. Put that for donation. So slack. I'm gonna put this for donation. I don't feel like dealing with measuring it. This is part of it. This is the shirt. This is like the cami. Oh gosh. This is like the cami. And then this is the actual shirt. It has a skirt somewhere. That could go. This definitely could go. Trousers are iffy, but that might sell. The problem with trousers is not their sellability. They're very hard to photograph. Like, they look like one big mass of color. Like, I just hate taking pictures of trousers. Donation. Oh, here's the bottom. Hella pretty, but for some reason it's not selling. I don't know, maybe that would be more appealing to probably my age group or earlier, later. Probably more so for like churchy events or something. I would, or salsa or something like that. Okay, donation. I don't really think that fabric is worth selling. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I feel like it's a cute set, but it's not selling. Um, this it's like a very heavy tank. I feel like I'm just gonna donate that. And then these are just sweaters that I'm iffy about. Yo, my to sell pile is freaking humongous. I have about probably at least 30 stuff. But yeah, these are the sweaters. This one, I'm not even sure I even got wear out of. And if I did, it had to be like I went to the store and came back, because I don't even remember wearing this honestly. This was my favorite, but I don't know, it's a little bit uncomfortable material wise. See the way it glistens? I love that. Um, that's it. The shoes, I think I'm probably just gonna finally donate them, because they've been a pain in the ass to sell, really. Those. And these. So I think I'm just gonna put them to donate, really. I have to keep in mind not to get any more like Old Navy type shoes, because they're cute. It's not a matter of their attractiveness. They're just not good long wear type of things. Like if you're gonna walk around, or even if like the top of your foot has fat or is chubby or whatever, it's just not gonna work, really. So gotta remember not to get those anymore. I really like that cognac color though, so I haven't really gotten around to getting the I think it was Madewell. I think it was the company that had like a similar color shoe that's supposed to be more of a sturdier material. The only problem is they're not cheap. Just like I was looking at Tom sneakers the other day. I'm like they're like $200. And I'm talking about like for fun sneakers. I ain't even talking about like your sneaker that goes with everything. I was looking at like the metallic color sneaker, because I like to have like one of those funkier looking numbers for summer to wear with whatever. It's $200, dude. The thing about Toms though, I know they have like, I could walk a good deal in Toms, so I don't know. It's like I envy people that could just pick up some $10 shoes and they good with it. Although every once in a while you will find a shoe that doesn't cost much that's super comfortable, but that's every once in a while to me. Like I have those velvet mules I got on clearance from Target. Those are super comfortable. I think they were less than 15. But in general, you gotta spend a little bit. And it also depends on like your lifestyle, because if You're just, I think for a lot of people that review shoes, especially, like as far as YouTube or whatever, most of those people are hopping in a car. So they hop in a car, go to work or go to their event or whatever, and hop back in a car. Of course, they feel comfortable. You're not doing nothing. Like if you actually walking around a city, going shopping, doing errands, having to network on foot, that's a whole different realm as far as, shoes. And of course some things, especially like is it Louis Vuitton or whatever, those shoes aren't made for comfort. So of course those are a whole nother realm. Those are, I'm rich and cutesy kind of shoes. But for like the everyday type of shoe, some things can seem comfortable if you're not doing anything in them. But once you're like, oh, well, I just remembered I gotta go stop at the store and let me walk halfway home, then you realize that these weren't the shoes for that. And some shoes, like, you'll be okay with going to and from work, and as soon as, or to and from wherever, and as soon as you do any distance in them, they fall apart. Like, I don't know. I would rather spend a lot of money on a shoe that lasts a while than to have to buy shoes like every 2 months, because it's going to end up being the same amount anyway, if not more. But the problem is, like, that giant price tag at one point is like a punch. Ugh. But yeah. And I never did get to buy that stuff from Sephora because during the sale I had ended up, my grandfather wanted some cologne. What the hell was it by? Oh, Versace. So I figured during the sale it made more sense to get the percentage off of that than to buy, a couple of my skincare stuff that I think they didn't even. I think I'm not finishing my thought properly. But I think that some of the products, I don't know if it was in like the little fine print or whatever, but I noticed that some of the products didn't get the percentage off anyway. So I just got those, and the two things I want to add to my regimen from Sephora could just wait till later on in the month, I guess, because I got one of these loan bills that I need to put money on. Luckily, the other one is, I forgot what it's in, but it's in, I think it's an income base, so right now I don't have to put nothing on it. But, that's fine. That one is fine, thankfully, so don't gotta worry about that one. I know eventually they gonna want some money for it. I think I am going to start looking at like thrift stores to work at. I did see some of them also had like I did see some of them also had like office positions. I know Out of the Corner has like, they're under another foundation that was looking for office workers. And I was also looking at, I keep forgetting the name of that darn place. Buffalo Exchange. I was looking at Buffalo Exchange as well. Just something that has benefits, but would be not too complicated for me. Not like intellectually, just like emotional energy wise. I'm trying to figure out what's a couple of things I could just add on the website real quick. Because I like to do, I'm going to have to start practicing again with waking up more early because I like to do things when I'm home alone. Once I'm no longer home alone, then all my motivation for doing anything goes out the window, which is not the most productive. By the way, I got into a huge argument with my mother yesterday. Um, there's a lot of other stuff going on behind the scenes to where I just thought her whole tirade yesterday was very insensitive. But she just wanted to bring up old stuff about my college experience and pretty much in summary calling me a loser and blaming me for not listening to her. And the part about it that throws me, because I mean, in my own mind, I do feel like a loser sometimes. Um, but the part of it that throws me is her recollection of events and the fact that I paved my own way um, as far as lessons and most of the money through college. Um, it was my own academic hard work why I was able to not have as big of a loan for college. It was me who struggled emotionally and mentally through college with no guidance from her. So, her throwing a lot of things in my face was very triggering to me. I'm talking about it calmly now because I've already cried about it with my partner. So thankfully, I'm not a blubbering mess right now. But it was just really exhausting to see someone have such disregard for my feelings, and not even just disregard, just no interest in my feelings on the topic and telling me how things played out as though I wasn't there. Um, my only input to her basically was telling her that she doesn't know me, and she felt that was insulting. But honestly, there's a lot of my struggles that she doesn't have any clue about. And I mean, the whole point of, you know, wasted talent and not, oh, this is easier to put on. Not having employment right now and things like that. Um, those are all a valid point. I'm not disagreeing with that. It's just the way it was went about. Um, it was almost in a mocking way, and it was in a way that came out of nowhere because we weren't talking about anything. So it was like, it felt like a verbal attack than an actual conversation. Like, her saying do this and that, that's a conversation to her. Like, there's not supposed to be any feedback from me. That's what she considers a conversation. So I'm just like trying to deal with everything that brings up for me, really. What the hell? Oh. What I don't understand is when people go on tirades like that, why don't they ever look at themselves in that kind of way? Like, is it more comfortable to like browbeat somebody else than to say like, hey, Well, while I'm on this tirade, here's the ways in which I should be like fixing myself. Or I think like sometimes people are like, well, oh yeah, I should do that too. But while I'm talking about that, here's what you should fix about yourself. And I mean, I feel like more good would be done if I wasn't looked at so much as something that needs to be fixed, but there was an actual conversation to be had as to like what is the deal, what's going on, and stuff like that. Because I mean, even when there is that, what could be that avenue, the reception for that isn't there. Um, it's kind of like when somebody assumes they already know something, there's no room to actually bring in what the actual truth is. So, to have someone browbeat you with da 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 when there's parts of that missing, um, it's an isolating feeling, really, is what it is. It feels extremely isolating. I'm gonna put some of these back in this tattered ass plastic because I'm not taking out a new bag because this isn't going outside the house. I'm gonna put the ones to donate in a new bag though. I think I put out, can't even tell how many items I put over there. Maybe 8. I think I could list that in the next 40 minutes before anybody comes. This I'm gonna try on one more time to make sure I'm sure. And what did I do? I'm talking and paying no attention. I just put 2 of the same category in 2 separate bags. Yeah, that makes total sense. I guess the beat up plastic can go in the garbage. I'm gonna try to get this donation stuff out of the house tomorrow, maybe. Because I really need to go to Trader Joe's. I don't know if anyone knows or if they've been to Trader Joe's recently, but they've started selling fresh salmon. I bought one, it's pretty good, so I'm gonna get more of that. But aside from that, excuse me, I'm missing like shelf stuff, coconut oil, oats, etc. I need to pick up fruit too, which I'm not looking forward to because they're heavy to bring upstairs. But yeah, it's been raining a lot here, so kind of don't want to be out in it if I don't really have to. It's supposed to rain soon again today. Tomorrow says it's clear, so I'm good for takeoff. Um, but yeah, that's about it. I don't think I have any shoes under this table. I hope my phone doesn't drop. No. I do have a shoe box under the table though, but I could probably throw that out because I was saving that in case I was selling any shoes, but I don't think I will be, so. don't know, I'm about to take off the TV. I only put on music so it's not completely quiet in here while I talk. I'm really not in a music kind of mood, which doesn't happen very often. What else? I also need to make a shopping trip to Walgreens. You can now use your points for. You can also redeem a larger value of points. I was trying to make a way to make that make sense. So, I'm not sure what I'm doing with it. Because there's a perfume I want to try. I don't remember how much it costs. I have like $39 worth of points, I think. Because I buy a lot of over-the-counter stuff a month. So I use like the either it's not double, like 10 times. There's usually either 10 times a points coupon out sometime during the month, or sometimes I get sent like 20 times point coupon. So I get to rack it up that way. So it's so annoying when they had that rule where you can only do $5 of points at a time. So now that they've changed it back for the most part, time to redeem some stuff. But I was waiting for this week to redeem it because cranberry juice is on sale this week. And usually that crap is like almost $6, if not $7. So it's 2 for $5 this week. And I think like nuts are on sale as well, so I'll probably get some of those. Juicy Couture, I believe, is the one I want to try, but I don't remember which one it is. But the thing for perfume with me is that it's hard to tell what the hell will smell good, so. I never did get around to trying the Pacifica ones. I only remember the name because I had a palette that I threw out by the same name. Speaking of that, I have like 2 videos I have yet to edit. A spring edit. Spring makeup edit happens to be one of them. But yeah, Pacifica has a natural like fragrance line. I've been wanting to try that and never got around to it really. But I'm not in Whole Foods like that either, so. Although Pacifica deodorant is in Target, but I don't think their scents are. Speaking of deodorant, I don't want to get up. That secret one with the no aluminum, it stinks. Like, I think I have the honeydew scent. No, just no. I've been trying to find one that I could just go in the store and pick up and be like, okay, this is as good as the other one I have, but it's not happening. The one I use, I got to order off Amazon, and I don't have Amazon Prime anymore. I only had it for the trial period. So, I don't know, it's just annoying. There's also this, like, perception, like, if you order things, you must have money. At least my grandfather has that perception. Sometimes it's not like, I'm not balling out buying stuff. Sometimes it's just basic body and self-care stuff I'm buying. Early morning gray. Hello. It just be like basic self-care stuff. I'm not out here like spending hundreds of dollars on clothes. Like, especially if you have sensitive skin, it's like a lot of things. Like if you want to make your own concoction, or if you got used to a product and you no longer see it in stores, like It just be those basic things that you gotta research and order. But whatever, go off, because everybody knows everything these days. This is the only thing I had gotten for myself from Sephora, and it was one of the 100-point perks, because I've been meaning to try it. So it's just a little sample of the Urban Decay All-Nighter, just to see if it actually works. Because I've been curious about it, but not curious enough to actually buy it. At least I don't recall ever buying it. Now it won't go back in the box. But yeah, I was wanting to see if it'll work during the warmer months. I doubt it's lasting 16 hours, but we'll see. Temper control technology. Tell that to my sweaty summer face. Although during the summer I don't really try to wear makeup like that, at least not foundation, because that's just usually a recipe for disaster. But I do try to wear BB cream, but we'll see. So let me put these donation stuff up. I think I'm gonna put them in my basket to send, because it's not that much. Usually I'll wait like a long time to do it, because it'll be something heavy that I'm not trying to be on the bus with. But this one looks like a pretty small amount, so I'm good. So I'll put that in my little cart and take that with me and drop that off before food shopping. But yeah, let me put that other stuff away I threw on the other chair, so that this house doesn't look more like more of a tornado. Alrighty. So I'll chat with y'all some other time.